Good afternoon. Today is Friday, even though it feels like a Saturday to me. Because I was up early, not that I get up early every Saturday, that doesn't happen. But today is the first day of 2 youth hunting days for the deer season here in Maine. The deer season is our big hunting season. There are a lot of other seasons throughout the year for other mammals, but deer hunting is the big draw, along with moose hunting for those that can do that. I can't afford to go moose hunting. It's a much bigger process, but deer hunting is something that most any of us can do. Well, for the state of Maine, now we have 2 days. It used to be just the first Saturday of the Saturday before the regular season. Now it's the Friday and Saturday before the regular deer season opens next Monday, which will run till the last Saturday of November. For the typical deer season, there's archery season that extends in both directions, maybe, so on and so forth. There are other extensions to it, but that's the typical firearm deer season. So, since I'm such a phenomenal grandfather, I make myself available to take some of our younger grandchildren deer hunting if they want to go. And 2 of them actually 2 of them went today. Our youngest grandson went with his dad, along with me and our middle grandson, who is 15. Next year he'll be able to hunt by himself, because he's all licensed, he's all passed the safety tests. The youngest one even has passed all the safety stuff, so he's fully credentialed, but he just can't hunt by himself till he's 16. So the 15-year-old and I went out, and he prefers today anyway, to hunt with archery, bow and arrow. He has a compound bow, and he's good at it. So legal time is a half hour before sunrise, which today was 6:33 a.m. And that's just about the time we headed into the woods. It was 6:33. It was still a little on the dark side. You'd have a hard time seeing a deer, much less shooting it, especially with a bow and arrow. But anyway, and I can't carry a firearm during this youth hunting day. I just go as the adult supervisor. I'm a licensed hunter, so on and so forth. Fully licensed for archery and firearm. Both Thelma and I are. We have lifetime licenses now since we're older and we could afford them. And all of our grandchildren have lifetime hunting, fishing, and archery licenses that we purchased for them when they were like 5 years old, when it's relatively cheap. And even if they move away, they can come back here and hunt and fish for their entire life. So that's a cool thing. If you get them, I think you have to do it before they turn 6 to get the best price. And then they extend it till they're 16, which is twice the price, but it's still a good deal. So if you've got young people in your family in the state of Maine, you may want to look into that. Lifetime licenses for it doesn't have to be all 3. You can get just 1 or 2 or 3. You can even extend it to trapping, which we did not do. Anyway, so we were in the woods at 6:30 this morning, 6:33-ish. You can go in the woods as early as you want, as long as you don't load your firearm. Because with archery, you don't load it until you're ready to fire it anyway, pretty much. So it's a different story, but anyway. So we were headed into the woods at 6:30 this morning, and it was a beautiful day. It was 31 degrees when I left home. We were hunting up in Hebron, which is 325 feet higher in elevation. When I got out of the car, I checked the temperature on the thermometer in the car, 48 degrees up there. So it was a beautiful morning for hunting. I had toe warmers in my boots, which I really didn't need today, I didn't think. My grandson was getting numb toes, but maybe he didn't have any heavy socks on. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, he was fine. We spent about 3 hours in the woods. Never saw a blooming thing. No deer, no squirrels, no chipmunks, we heard a crow. That's the only thing we heard. Very quiet, very still. There was no wind this morning. Gorgeous day. Beautiful blue sky, bright sunshine, sunrise. Wonderful day in the woods. Hope you had a good day too.